It's an invade.
This time I'm gonna forgive you for that, but
Thank
next
you, thank
time,
you. Next time. yes, next time.
or
Learn.
else.
Well, never mind.
Oh, but you don't do anything. Okay, now the game starts.
I did call my top laner a criminal at the start of this game. You get the big UI in the bottom right, that big map, dude. Oh my god. The icons are massive.
Yeah, I think it's like it's a
Jesus.
linear one.
Do you have to the hook there? See, you think I should have hook there?
So they don't have DPS. The
Well,
Varus
I
has
see
no
the thing.
little tempo, you know, and his first strike gets procced by your Q, right? You also proc your
Right.
after, or you have glacial augment. That's fine
Yeah,
as well.
glacial.
So
So, can I explain my thought process here?
that's tell me.
Okay, so whenever I play with Kaisa, okay, I've never had a good experience with the Kaisa early game. Never in my life. Okay, so I walked up to just like try and get control of the wave. That's all I did there. That's why I didn't want to hook. I was trying to threaten the hook to try and get my ADC able to hit
But
the wave while
honestly,
they're
this
hitting
game you
me.
shouldn't take aftershock for laning, and also
I
like
don't like aftershock, dude.
the thing is like in some games it can be fine to go glacial, but you know it just kind of sucks not having aftershock this game, because look, like for example, this guy can burst, right? This guy can burst because he also goes first strike and an AP build. Nico 100%
He's
bursts,
not going
right?
AP. Varus can't go
This
AP
guy
here.
goes Blade of the Ruin King and he also bursts, you know. So you have to like soak damage, you know, because in this game we don't have frontline tanks again, you know. So it's like the issue is that your E already slows your ult knocks up, so it's hard to layer your glacial augment if you Q, you know, because you like it's like the damage gonna be reduced, which is good, but the slow is less so valuable, you know. And the like it's about surviving burst, you know, some games, you know, because I think it's fine as an aggressive choice if you feel like you can carry with glacial augment, but this game
Usually I go
after
Mobius
shock.
and then I just roam.
This game I would go after shock, honestly, like, because that would give us a good hook, you know.
I don't change my runes unless I'm playing Azir. That's the only time I'll modify runes to matchups. Everybody else
I
will
think
do the
it's
same
game
runes.
losing or winning. That's the thing about after.
It is not game losing. You telling me not going aftershock is game losing?
The thing is like,
No
if you have
shot.
aftershock, you don't get blown up. If you don't have it, you get. So it's like, it's actually like that. And also like in the early game, it's really good to defend off like this nasty electrocute all in, he's all in, you know. Like it's oh man, like finish. Now he hook. Does this hit enemies, by the way? This will hit enemies, right?
No, it doesn't hit.
Maybe you could have slightly predict downwards or upwards, honestly. And that
I've never missed a Nautilus hook in my life, dude, so I mean...
Like, look, in here he's walking in a straight line, and as soon as you throw your hook... I guess he moved a little bit sideways, right? But as soon as you throw your hook, even in here you could then Q him, he self-slows himself, you know? Like, isn't it easier to angle it
I don't
right
think
now?
I have Q right now, do I?
Oh wait, what the hell? Okay, cute. Okay. No. Okay. It's like a tiny bit is there, I guess. Now, it kind of sucks how you position, because even if you engage, you can't, because the minions, you don't know if Nico made her W or not, and the issue is she gets cutted off by Nico's E if it hits, you know, and then the minions gonna trade into you and Varus, so while she's cutted off from trading into them, it's bad, like, you're not in one sync with your AD carry, you know?
we're very far
like,
apart,
it's not like a Samira or Tristana, you know, so...
Yeah, this is just not a good...
Maybe like a Tristana would justify it, you know, something, but yeah, it's not...
I think I back up after she autos me here.
Because like, see, like in here you get poked for no reason, you lost more than 100 HP. Like, you have to accept you don't have a hook angle, you know, so you don't step you don't step up in poke for no reason, you know.
Right.
Because then we could get killed as well by Nico. They didn't use abilities, but they could ban, you know. And it sucks, right? Okay.
Movement.
So... Okay. No, she has no W, so it's easier to find the hook, but you guys are double.
Yeah, we don't have the minions either. Just can't hook. I can't hook anybody with the minions. This Kaisa claimed he was a Masters player, so you can be the do that as well.
You could ban like step up swing, you know, on the minion, and it would give level 3. Then you need to press really quickly Ctrl E, which also would give you possibly a hook angle, you know. If they disposition, then I guess fuck it and walk away, but that could be a cheese play, you know. It could be like sort of a cheese play, you know.
Right. Right.
Because both of us get the level, and that's great because we have like the glacial augment for follow-up ignite, so we get like something out of Varus because he's not really. Now my other problem is like you should step up towards this guy, the Varus. When he's like for example Serat or Varus, when they're charging up their Q, you should step as much as towards them as possible, so they release it earlier and they get less damage on it, because the more they charge it up, the more damage they deal, you know. But if you threaten the hook, they won't risk it, you know. They will just throw it out, so they will either deal less damage or they will miss it, you know. Because sometimes the more they hold into it, the better angle they may get, you know. That's the thing as well. So you gotta like sort of like force them to play differently a little bit, you know. Because like even if you get poked, you still have a W, you know. So you could sort of W it off, and that's better than Kaisa getting poked, because this is 102 shield, you know. So you gotta use it for something, and it's a bit sucks because we are not 3, but now we are. Why do you walk away?
I don't know. I used everything. I don't know.
I guess you thought you're like level 2, but I don't know. Like they don't have DPS, you know. Remember this guy has first strike, which I think he got procced by you, no? So yeah, he got procced by you. So this guy does not have too much DPS. So we should normally win this. And ideally you shouldn't position like this, you know, like as you did. So you don't want to position like this. You want to position a little bit downwards, so if Nico E's you or Q's you, or if this guy Q's you, doesn't get like double value, you know. So in here you should, instead of like walking backwards, so he doesn't get double E value, for example, should then stick to him because we win the extended fight, you know. There's no way this Varus just wins it, you know, with no passive and no lethal. Like, is this passive? His passive is not on. Yeah, he's just really weak right now. It's really weak. See, like, if we didn't... We would possibly kill him if he didn't walk back a tiny bit. Maybe he lost 1 or 2 auto attacks, you know? By walking back like that, you know? Yeah. It would be that, actually. Yeah, it would be that, actually. Okay. Good flash through her and hook, no? Oh, whoa. That was really well reacted by me. That was so well played by Nick.
I think it was fine. Yeah, it was a good play by Nick. I thought it was fine though at the end of it, but
yeah, we got the 1-for-1 at least. That's fine.
Yeah, then Nautlius crashes the wave is the idea. Yeah.
No, I would change your pinker as well, or pinker to ward, because the enemy jungler is pulling up soon. I don't know. Like it's oh, we see it. Okay, now we see him, but it's a bit risky to shove this, but it will be rewarding if you can. In here you don't really go both because the wave will be shoved till you arrive, so it's kinda useless. So right now we're either looking to counter gank something or either to maybe gank this guy, but your gank angle is a bit weird because you don't really wanna, like, what do you wanna achieve in here? You want to like sort of gank from this area, you know?
I think it still works. I was trying to get casted into go on Akali,
but it won't happen. Like the thing is, at this stage of the game, Kassadin is not supposed to engage.
Oh, right.
Because he's supposed to play passively right now, because Akali beats him, you know? So he won't randomly engage on it. You share the cannon, but you kinda give away your presence. Like, top lane would be a better option, you know? Because as deep as the wave was, everyone could be ganked, so maybe you could counter gank it. Nocturne was topside as well. Maybe he could collapse as well. I don't know, that's a big wave she has. That would be like a better option, because this guy is anyways forced to play defensively, you know? As I see it, so it's like, you might just not come because he will play too passively for it to get a gank angle. Or even if you gank, you wanna gank from the side, not from the front, you know? Because this is really weird. Because the minions reveal you, then you don't get anything, you know? At least hope that maybe he didn't ward, you know? He kinda like stepped up for nothing. You can kinda have her, I guess, a shove, but it's not really good. It's not really good what you're doing because soaking her XP from 6 kinda sucks.
She pinged me to push the wave, so I don't know if you
She
see that here.
doesn't necessarily needs your help, you know, that's the thing. Like, soaking her level 6 XP kinda sucks, you know? Oh boy, you got somehow a hook and... You could tank his Q, I don't like how you position. Now, in hit isn't an upfront issue, but generally you should position in a certain way where you face tank this type of skill shots, you know? Now in here, this guy has no follow-up, so that's fine. In fact, in here I guess it was kind of smart from your part, because if he gets a Q on this guy, then he will be actually dead, so you should then actually allow him to do that mistake actually. Yeah, actually you could then allow him to do the mistake, but I guess you don't want to Q. I think that you can regain, because the Kassadin has no flash, right? So you could hex flash, so what do? You don't regain. He has no flash. You could then wrap around, no? Because the thing is, even if this is warded, if you walk all the way like this, you hug the wall, he can see you. So I would regain his. He's flashless, he's a Kassadin, he should be killed early on, you know, before he's killed, so... She has flash ignite as well, like, I wouldn't let it be, you know, because if you wrap around, you could get a really easily kill angle on him, you know. Because what's there to do on bot lane, honestly?
I'm just gonna go meet up with Kai'Sa and catch the wave.
Like, look, you're not gonna catch the... Oh, Amumu intercepts you. The thing is, like, you're not gonna catch the wave, because until you arrive bot lane, most of these minions will be dead, you know?
Right.
I don't know if it's more valuable. Oh, it's wasn't though. Okay. Oh, but she got him anyways. Okay. Oh, did she escape though? What? He could have been ult through the Amumu, I guess. Okay. Okay. So now we know we are well aware that Varus is isolated, so we could collapse on him.
I saw Nico go top here, so I just ran bottom.
About Hex Splash now, no? Don't wait, I would Hex Splash now, just Hex Splash.
Yeah.
He's in the bush, he could reset, you know? My problem is that he could reset, you know? He doesn't, but... remember earlier on he flashed and healed, like, if you show up, not much way he could escape, you know? But, let's see. Like, look,
I don't really know why I waited, to be honest. I think I was waiting for the minion wave to clear, but...
I think it was obvious where he went. This was why.
Yeah, I knew where he was, but I don't know why. I was waiting for the minion wave to clear, I think was my idea. I don't really know.
Now you kill him though, no? Or...
Yeah, no, we still kill him, but...
I guess Kai'Sa stepped up now, and I don't know, but I don't know if too much of it. Okay.
Yeah, they died my top laner with Nico.
I got to be a bit careful with Amumu right now, so I will just kinda like ward this. Oh, he's level 4, 5, okay. We could dive this Amumu. I don't like that you didn't try to hook, you know? You could actually kill this.
I just stayed for... yeah, can I? I don't know. I don't like kill.
Look, I think he walked in here if I'm correct, that's...
And he did, but I mean... I think we just take the plate and leave.
I mean, it's a jungle kill, you know? Like, because Nocturne is topside, you know, he could possibly cross-map a Drake, which is really valuable, you know? Because right now, you guys are looking to shove and reset or get a plate and reset. Meantime, he could get a Drake. Meantime, you guys reset or gank you guys, you know? So either he ganks you because he's alive, or he gets the Drake because he's alive, you know?
Right.
So if you kill him, he doesn't get it. And even if you die, that's worth, you know, because it's a jungle kill, you know? Like, I think in here he had a hook angle. It was really low, you know, and he can't step up like that. Look.
Yeah.
He has Conqueror, not even Aftershock, right? So look in here, he had a hook angle. Even now, I guess kinda, but I would hook him straight up. Her Q would come up in 3 seconds. We could kill her, Hans and him, I mean. You have Ignite, like this should be enough actually, total. Yeah, we're supposed to have enough damage into him, right? W deals a lot, passive deals a lot, like... Oh, I don't like how the Kai'Sa just used the Q, because we could then use it even now to dive him. Now, you can just engage on him. Like, the other issue is that he picks up a big wave, you know? Not only his possibilities of getting gank on you guys getting Drake, but he also gets a big chunk of wave, you know, and you want to deny that, right? Like, I do believe Kai says she should, yeah, you guys together with Ignite, you guys should have enough damage. She was really low actually at that point. Now, again, Nico is missing, so what you guys could simply... Who is 6 right now? Damn. Okay. See, the same way you killed Amumu in here, you know, but I guess it was not on that tower. Okay.
Yeah.
Sun is...
I thought that was Nico, to be honest. I don't think a Mumu would be doing that.
I mean, he W'd Amumu, you know, I think he W'd in front of, you know. This was the... But the thing is, like, Amumu, when you could E him as well, you know. Or the other guy, I think the other guy kinda damaged Amumu, you know. Or did he? Could be a Doan Eco trick, that's fair, I guess. You have a control ward now for Drake, great.
Alright, good luck with everything. Goodbye.
Okay, I can't kick mid, we can ward the Drake. Ah, it's waste of time.
Yeah.
So in here, like, you see, like, when someone is already behind, you know, doesn't really want to force a fight on Akali, you know, because if he jumps in, Akali can E, look for a combo, you know, like, he just can't engage on Akali, you know, so he has also an ultimate, like, you show up, what happens, he ults away and it's gone, you know, every 5 seconds, so it's like you got to ask yourself what kind of gank setup does your laner have and what kind of escapes that they have. Like, I don't know, maybe if this would be a Lysandra that pokes down the enemy Kassadin and he has like so much CC, then he could arguably like gank mid, but like this you can't, you know, so it's like you should pay attention what kind of matchups that they have and you can realize if you're time wasting or not, you know. During here we could gonna be already on bot lane, you know.
Yeah, exactly.
Like, I guess in here is forgiving because we hook anyways, no? Oh, we missed it.
He misses the Nico. Yeah, I was so mad about that.
They go and kill her, you know, normally.
Yeah, I would have. Yeah.
It's like a positional issue, okay. So, in here I would rotate to the objective. Now, likely Amumu is topside because he would normally cross map that Herald. So, that's a possibility, but I would definitely help this guy to secure it. Like, we have some degree of wards, but maybe like the Kassadin could collapse as well, or Nico, I don't know, but there's like a little bit of risk out of it not helping, but I assume Amumu is still likely that he's topside anyway, so could be okay. Oh, he's here. You got to proc the plan though. You broke the plan though. Good. You got it. Damn.
My. Bless you.
This is like a really strong type of... I don't know if I do it at this point from coughing it or just from the medicine itself, but I feel like it's so strong for me. Maybe I shouldn't take those anymore, I don't know. Damn. You need some water.
Choking on you choking on water, or?
It sounds like I'm not drinking enough water, but I don't think so. It's water. Maybe I'm... No, I don't know. Maybe it's my throat is...
How do you feel about this room right here? I went up top for Harold. How do you feel about this?
I can definitely run for it. I mean, look at the things like guys. Nico is permanently not bot lane, you know, so Kai'Sa doesn't get dived. Also, she's too fat to be dived, you know.
Right.
So
Right.
realistically, she could just CS even if they show up, both of them. I think it's totally fine. Then again, like we should also like raise her awareness that she's solo right now on bot, so she could be possibly collapsed on from some places, maybe by the enemy jungle, you know, so there are no wards, you know, so we should raise her awareness either by danger pinging her or pinging her. wards, because often AD carries don't know how to proceed when the support is roaming, so that's something you should do meantime you walk upwards. Because even in Diamond 4, funny enough, it just can happen that they don't play around roams, you know. Because you're getting value on the other side of the map, they just don't have to int, you know, so that's you have to like give them the message, you know. Oh. Damn. How did he even show up? Wasn't it warded or... Oh, this area wasn't warded. Okay. No, actually he flashed down there.
Yeah, he definitely flashed.
Did he flash? No, he didn't
Definitely,
flash.
there's no way. There's no way that timing was that bad. He definitely flashed.
Yeah, I mean that was unexpected. That demo move came. What do we have here? So... I think you're a bit disoriented right now, so we are either forcing the objective and we make vision for plain sight, you know. Ganking mid kinda sucks, you know, as I told you before. Kassadin just ults away, truth to be told, you know. Then again, we don't have enough info, so you could simply also play around Kai'Sa, because with her we can force dives, because as you remember, this Nico is perma roaming, he's not sticking with Varus now. Her ultimate could arguably stop our dive, you know, the AoE stun or with her root, right? But because she's perma roaming every time, we could perma dive him, get the plates, get the towers, you know. That's like a simple strat you can go for. Now, the other one, you don't wanna fight in plain sight when you don't have enough info, or even if you do, I wouldn't gank Kassadin, like, he's really ungankable, because one simple ward could deny this play, you know. So it loses its consistency, you know, that's one of the things, and like the reason why he stood there, because it was a trap, you know.
Yeah.
I think it's just his ult is just too good to escape, you know, that's the thing, so I wouldn't bother too much to gank Kassadin before, like, after 6 before you should aim to gank him if you can, but after it often sucks, you know, like... You need at least like your ultimate or something, you know, or get in range somehow. But I think the most consistent thing you could then do, sit bot lane, dive him, get his plates.
Yeah, diverse, yeah.
That would be like over.
That's something I don't do. After what happens if I get my ADC a lead and then I just perma roam. So that's definitely something I don't know if I should keep doing.
Like if the enemy support perma roams, you're gonna sit on bot, you know. That can be more consistent, you know. Or what you could also do, you could send the enemy Riven bot lane and both of you guys rotate top for the Herald, you know. That's another option, but ideally you do it after getting every single plate and the tower, you know, in here. I don't, I don't think so you should play without Kai'Sa, because she's really fed and it's not really good to isolate the Kai'Sa when she's fed. Because she cannot kill the Varus, that's the other issue, and she's not getting peeled if Amumu ganks, you know, she can be actually killed, so that's the issue. Oh. So where are you? Is that?
I don't know, that was so funny.
Yeah, we were walking properly. My guess is kinda low though, kinda have to reset.
I thought that Amumu was a ward.
Thing is, you kinda lack communication as well with your jungle, you know, like... Let's say even if Varus is not in hook range, what happens if you hook a wall and ult Varus or the other guy?
Well, this Nocturne was, to be fair, this Nocturne was tilting. He said he wasn't really playing. He was kind of like blowing up.
Yeah, because like this Nocturne is not on bot lane for no reason when you have an Nautlius and the SC6, you know, like when you have your 6 you should aim to like ping those junglers more often to gank, because he has an ult, you know, that can catch up really quickly if you engage, you know, in some form, so they don't have the best escapes, you know, and I mean, the Kassadin is not the best target, he just ults away, right, more than often. Renekton is kinda okay, but Riven is not a champion he shoots wrong side because she just gets countered by everything on the enemy team, so you gotta kinda communicate it out, because Kai'Sa Kali ideally, but those are the main characters this game. Okay, so this is a bit sketchy because this is where I would queue in, you know, and ult you guys. You see? So that sucks sometimes. it's kind of hard to greet. I think you could ban sit in this bush as well, no? Put an oracle it and sit there, and funny enough, it can work something. The ice berry is just like kind of working. Okay, so what do? We hit the tower. No, that was a trick. I was thinking you could EQ the you could Q the ball and ult the guy, but the tower was still kinda alive, right? So it's kinda rallied up nerfed, so it's kinda hard to force, right?
Right. I was scared of a Mumu going over the wall on the left here.
Yeah, that's what I was thinking. It was like Amu, there is a board where he's there, you know, so that's...
Yeah.
That's really, it's fine what you guys did, it's okay. You're not recalling though. So...
No recall?
Oh, but he's kinda... Oh, never mind, he's too low, but... Could he outplay them? Nah, it's really risky. But if Nocturne wouldn't be this low, I wouldn't recall, I would fish for a ult, you know?
Right.
Because he could ult, but he's a bit low, so it's too risky, you know? But from the other hand, Kai'Sa is quite bad, she can also engage with her ult. Actually, Nocturne could step up and use his ult as a finisher, you know? Then he wouldn't be killed by the other guy, you know? Because he would heal off. So, yeah, actually I would pick the Nocturne. Like, he can use his ult as a finisher, so we have two ults that can engage after your engage, you know? So, in here, if you just stay and look for a hook or for a hook in the wall and ult, both of them could engage with their ultimates. And you see, the Kai'Sa is turbo fed, right? Over them. And this guy is kind of fed as well, you know, with his Ravenous, so... I would stay there. I guess they left right now, but there's a word where they maybe just step up because they think that you guys resetted, you know? I would just like sit there, because what did you get right now? Did you get anything significant? I got some item components.
How do you feel about the Merc treads this game?
It's fine. They have a bunch of CC, a bunch of AP damage, so I think it's totally... Oh, how are they gonna hitbox some?
Honestly, dude, I'm getting scared in this game.
Blue team's turret has been destroyed.
You see the Kai'Sa ult and the Nocturne ult, you know? You're kinda underestimating those, you know, those ranged ultimates.
Right.
So...
I think that's Nico, to be honest.
I mean, Nico is that as well, you know? Because like when she's slowed and stunned, they can also disengage from her ult, you know. I mean, maybe
Just
it's a
not
Nico
really,
clone.
not really playing around my team.
Oh, that was a Nico clone, Flashes. Oh. Oh, that's I'll let you. No, I'm gonna do that.
I guess they didn't cast it, to be honest.
Oh, that's okay, right? Got the mentions in it.
Sure, I'm pretty sure I was just saving everything for Cassidon.
I think it's fine if you keep it for the saving, honestly, it's not big deal.
Cassidon was very strong. Cassidon broken right now. Oh my god, Cassidon broken right now. That Rod of Aegis or whatever? Get that out of the game.
I don't know, how did you guys lose this game?
Our jungler, our top laner said it was running it down, and our jungler stopped playing.
Oh.
Shut down.
But I mean, other than that, I already know what else happened in the game. It looks like I'm not. It looks like I'm playing better than Nico. So.
I mean, it's always like that, because solo kills with the point
Blue
for
team's
me.
turret has been destroyed.
I don't know, like I've been losing even in a silver player since my shit, I don't know. It just can happen sometimes. Just like that, and they wasn't things to improve, because eventually then you're gonna face more difficult situations, you're gonna handle yourself in them, and then it will be more deserved, you know, I guess. I think the more you stick to in a rank, the more experience you get for the next one, you know, so I guess your rank is less inflated, you know.
This guy was actually mad at me this game.
So there's like one thing you're a bit disoriented, you know, in the mid game where to ward, you know. Often around objectives, but other than that, you can ward around collapse angles, such as this one, you know. Amumu could possibly queue in, you know. A Malphite could, maybe a Malphite could engage as well, you know. Maybe
yeah, I never thought about collapsing. I only do objectives. I
maybe
don't do
Varus could
collapsing
ult as well, no? She oversteps a little, right? So
then would you ward like both sides, like up there and then on the other side of mid lane in the same spot?
Ideal Kai'Sa should W this area so you don't get killed, and then you ward it. You know that's how we can make safely vision.
Okay, wait.
Yeah.
So can I if I had 2 wards here, okay? Do I ward? I don't even know what you call it. Above the top bush right now, right where you were talking about.
Yeah.
Let's say I put a ward there, okay? Would I also put a ward on the other side of mid lane in the same spot, like?
No,
you know what I'm talking
because
about?
we already know like where to hover. You know, like for example.
Yeah.
So for example,
Okay.
if we have vision on the top side, you know, then we can hover top side. Even if they collapse on the bot lane, we can escape this way, you know. But you could ward both sides in case they collapse on both sides, and we don't have a really good way to escape. In here, I would 100% ward this or this, because I'm with you engage and ult, you know.
Right.
Kind of sucks, you know.
Right. Okay.
So it's like, it's mainly like the collapse angles, because maybe you won't die, but like your AD carry could, so it's against hard engagers mainly, so you guys know like what to react to it. It's also good against like champions, as I said, like Zoe or Nidalee, because when you see a Nidalee spear like through this wall, you know, it's easier to sidestep it than as you see it like in here, you know.
Right.
So it sort of helps you to avoid those like really high damaging skill shots in general. Even if they don't kill you, they may just force you to be, and that sucks as well in some cases. Because they may get an objective of that actually, you know, so that sucks. Also, it's really important to have vision for champions like Nocturne, because he can ult, or champs like Serat, because he can look for like where to shot, you know, his ability, right? So Ezreal, really important to have vision for an Ezreal, right? Now the thing is, one thing you have to understand, that team fighting is not the most optimal thing, except if your team is really ahead, but their team comp is more team fight oriented than yours, so what you should aim to do, you should get picks, because your whole team comp is actually like oriented more so towards getting picks instead of getting how's it called, getting team fights done, you know. I guess we do something, you know.
They're focusing on Mumu, you know.
Yeah, that's why I said like if I said not ideal, you know.
Yeah.
Like I really like it or not, you know, their team comp is team fight oriented, and that means that like it's like they have so much AoE damage in general, you know. And we don't have that much, like it's simply about that, you know.
Oh, that looked like a pick at the beginning of it. I mean,
we don't like have enough vision, you know. Like for example, even in here, like I just debate like maybe in like platinum or gold it was before, you know, for you. But often when you reach the diamond elo mark, often these things are baits, you know, because I don't think so Nico would just randomly W into you without someone being able to like cover her after her stun, you know. Because the thing is, if you use everything on the, how's it called, the tanks, the frontliners, right, that sucks as well, because you don't have anything for Kassadin and it just clears up everything, you know, so... We have to like have a response to Kassadin at first, you know, and then deal with the front line. Because that's what sucks about teamfighting, you know, like we use everything on Nico, Amumu, something, and if you don't have your ult against against Kassadin, you just kind of like kills everybody like Mastery would, you know. So again, I kind of like imagine like Kassadin like something like Mastery, you know.
Been destroyed.
yeah. Okay.
Like, yeah, you get the kill, let's say, but he kills everybody, so it sucks when you're on cooldowns, you know. Like there's like a consequence after using those cooldowns, you know. In here, what do we do? Kill the Kai'Sa? But I think that the main issue is like in here you could ban no-brainer. When Kai'Sa got such an early game like Kraken Slayer in here, I think
Yeah.
like you could just sit bot lane. Like you could
Yeah.
no-brainer it, sit on bot lane, don't force any type of roams, get the tower, dive the guy, cause Nico perma roams. Like ever since the early game she perma roamed. I think she got tilted of Varus, I don't know. Yeah, probably she did, you know, if you see this board. And often this is what supports do, you know. Like when their AD carry is flaming them or they are inting, they are just leaving bot lane, you know. Often this can happen. So then in this type of situation you dive, you get plays, you get the towers, you know, and that's the most consistent thing. So this is like the most no-brainer thing you could ban doing here, you know. And that's extreme value, you know.
Yeah.
Because then if you get those, then Cassie is too fat. You're too fat, like she has too much speed as well, so you might even go like even Shroud honestly for more carry potential. It's like
When do you think you should go Locket or even Shroud? How do you know when to pick?
also like the other question you should ask yourself, like do you win a 2v2 with this guy, you know? With this guy against these guys. Like even let's say Amumu wouldn't be here, but would you win a 2v2, you know?
I feel like me and Akali could beat the fuck out of Cassidy real quick, you know?
Well, it can be questionable as well, you know, because Sadin is not all that behind, you know. I guess he's a bit behind, but he's not that weak, right? Then again, the other guy is there, Nico, to root us down. They have some ways to escape, you know, that's the thing, and it could be worded as well, that's the issue. So it's really inconsistent, you know, like I guess maybe you guys would want it, but possibly he would disengage as well. With the help of Nico, you know, that's my thought process. Like, if they play correctly, maybe best case scenario, you guys just like, can you like maybe they get to disengage, something like that, you know, I'm a bit negative about this room, you know. And that's all, you know, like, because this guy is scaling for free, you know, because level 6 guys, it's just so diveable, you know. Like, look, for example,
When do you
oh, yeah,
when do you think you should go Locket or even Shroud?
I guess the
On
thing,
something
Even
like
Shroud is like
Nautilus.
a carry item, so if you feel like you're gonna carry the game, go Even Shroud, it's definitely good. It's especially good against certain champs like Aatrox or Viego, because if they die faster, they don't get their resets, you know? So, it's sort of a thing you want to buy if you want to deny some resets, or your AD carry, your teammates are already ahead, so it's easier to like, just get those general kills, you know, to get your team ahead.
So I also play a lot of Alistar. How do you feel about Zoni as an Alistar?
I think something you don't really wanna get it because you need to tank as Alistar. Like you need to tank
Alistar's
certain
tanky.
skill shots.
So an Alistar will phase rush.
I've never seen them. It doesn't sound like a bad item, but right now it's kind of expensive to buy it.
I stopped going Zonias because they made it more expensive.
Yeah,
I used to go like Locket Zonias every
Like-
game with Mobius.
You could just simply just not go Zonyi and get either Redemption, which can be okay, or alternative to that. If you have
I get like
an on-hit AD
Stone Meal
carry.
sometimes.
If you have your own hit AD carry, you can get how's it called, own hit support item, you know. It's not Ardent, it's a tank one.
Night's Vow.
No, the other one. Something
Zeke's or whatever.
Zeke's, right? Like if you have an own hit
I don't
AD
like
carry.
Zeke's. I hate that fucking.
I mean, it
I
makes
feel like
sense, you know,
I feel like I never get Zeke's value. I feel like I never have any damage on Zeke's for my ADC or whoever I put it on.
I mean, you got to always switch targets depending on who you do your own with as well, but your AD carry needs to be in position when you engage, right?
I started going Knight's Vow instead of Zeke, and I just put the Knight's Vow on like a Bruiser or something. That's what I started doing if I'm going one of those items. Like put Knight's Vow on like a Viego or something. That's what I've been doing.
Yeah, it's good on hit oriented champs, some double auto attack champs like because Viego, Lucian, stuff like that. Even if they're not on hit, you know, like action, right? And you own hit with moves, though, if you want to. That Knight's Vow can be okay as well, like as a defensive item for your baby carry, or there are alternatives of course. You can go totally hard as well because if you want to stay have the same amount of like burst in your something. Yeah, their team comp is a bit bad right now and they're too team fight oriented, you know? So, go out to money, you know? Then they're behind and they have a good fight oriented team comp, you know?
So what do you think I should do when Nocturne forces that?
Honestly, should engage with... Well, actually, you can let him die if your teammates are not following up, but if your teammates are following him up, then you should follow, then you should try to help them. Maybe we can scramble something out of the fight. Because if all of your teammates are dead and you're alive, then the game's over anyways, because you can't protect the Nexus up. They're just gonna like ignore you and use the tower, you know, so... If they are going crazy, you gotta go crazy as well. Like as a support, you can do more.
Blue team's turret has been destroyed.
Yeah, I think like in here, I think that was the issue. You know, you overthink it too much. These roams, like sometimes roaming is not the best choice. I get it, like you can roam with, but it's not always the best choice. You know, and you could also ask yourself like, how well does that mid laner play, or is he a win condition? You know. Now in here, Akali is sort of like a player that will provide DPS and can win us the game. But then again, it depends on the enemy comp, how likely she gets countered. Should have some questions, you know, before you commit to roams. Maybe that's what we like, you know. Then in here, the kind of like the game just ends itself, right? Just ends the game. Because I don't see this game like you guys are not supposed to lose it, you know. I think it was like macro issue mostly, as I saw it.
I see.
Damn, I'm leaking the chat as well, like a boss.
Huh? What?
Holy, no, not again. Click away. Okay, not leaking anymore. There's like hidden information.
Alright, go back, go back. I'm a coach, I'm a coach.
Next day, they're gonna knock on my door. General, student lounge. There is such chat as well. Okay, how did you think this coaching... Oh, again I'm leaking, holy. So, how did you think this coaching session did go?
Are you guys know that because Claire's here?
Yeah, Claire is here as well, I'm aware.
Is Claire like monitoring you? Are you new?
She likes to watch, to listen to me.
Hey, yo.
She's around as well to see how... I guess she's just kind of like wants to like see the quality of my coachings, I guess, you know.
I see. I mean, I thought it was fine. It's probably the best coaching I've ever had. I've only had a few other coaches. None of them were
They
challengers,
were
so I
like
mean...
good, you know, so like they weren't that good, right?
What?
I'm saying like they weren't that good, right?
They weren't that good? What do you mean they weren't that good?
Like, I mean, they were like fine, but...
I mean, the last coach I had was Diamond when I was Plat 3.
See, like, that's why I said it as well, like, it was fine, but like not that good. It's like,
Yeah, I guess. I mean, even if you aren't a good coach, you just being challenger alone makes what you say right a lot of the time. Like, even if you don't have the coaching skills or whatever, even if you don't have the coaching skills, you have the knowledge of a challenger player. So I think that alone is just too valuable to pass up, at least from Claire's perspective. So
yeah, I mean, I think I have the coaching skills, honestly.
I mean, I thought you did fine. Yeah, I thought you did fine. I didn't have any issues. I thought you pointed out good things.
I mean, I don't think so there was more, but I think you can ask a professional, like, the support coach as well, like, what they think,
Alright,
honestly.
you don't play support, yeah.
Like, I'm not mainly playing support, I'm just, like, filling for every role if there isn't anyone else, you know?
Are you the only challenger coach?
Yeah, I hit challenger on top, then secondary mid, you know?
Oh, in the server, are you the only challenger coach here?
I think there's supposed to be someone else as well. Then I invited an AD carry challenger coach as well, you know, so I can teach you on AD carry, I guess. Oh, I'm leaking the selfie chat as well. Oh wait, it's not leaking anymore. Nice.
Why did Claire add me? Does Claire not have a voice?
She doesn't use the soup. Yeah, that's what I said as well. Why don't you soup? Isn't he support though?
I'm the support coach.
Or maybe he meant mid like average. Holy. L9 Clary.
Claire, you got a voice? Why you add me in the selfies chat? Get me out of the selfies chat. I'm not being here.
Tryson is our mid challenger. See, Terry is a challenger coach as well on mid lane.
But yeah, but like, there's no support coach. Yeah, that's what you know what I mean. So I mean,
Honestly, you just like I don't know, man. Like you have to be satisfied by a top lane coach. Like basically, top lane coaches know everything. Like you can see AD carries on top lane. At the time, you can see
of
Karma top.
course,
Like they just know everything,
that
man. Like,
plane's a hard roll. I bet. I bet. Yeah, but like, are they really
like
masters though? You
don't
know what
you
I
know
mean?
the Janna top meta when like supports are played on
Yeah,
top
but
lane?
that was crazy hard. That was you. That's how you got That's how you got challenger. You played Gino
Honestly,
top.
I never tried that. I played once in loot top though, but that's like was a one timer. Support or master? See, like you have to be satisfied with the master support coach, and that's all we can
Yeah,
give.
but is he like active though? You know what I mean?
I mean, like we're active on the server.
Is he active? Like, but like, do
Like
you
is he
know?
actively challenger or master? I don't know, man.
You know what I mean? Like, it's almost like you got room for like another person. You know what I mean?
There are 20 slots, so I think he can fit in.
Exactly. 20 slots. Something like that.
Like maybe he plays Nautilus as well by chance, you know. Oh, I didn't read the staff chat. I just clicked on it. Let's see.
Yeah, let me get me in on that. Me in on it.
Nay.
What do you mean may need support coaching? What does that mean? What does that mean?
Which one? Oh, there are actually 136 support players. Did you know?
In the entire world?
No, like in the server.
Like, if he doesn't respond, he's not active. You're looking for a support coach. You know what I'm saying? That's me. I'm him. I'm Himothy.
Like,
You know what I'm saying?
like
Gabby, did you like your coaching today?
I think it was fine. Like I would rate myself good.
You rate me like as a coach, like good.
Like I think you were fine. Honestly, like you left a good review. So I guess as like
Yes,
you know.
exactly. Right, right. So that means, Claire, from Gabby's perspective, I'm a good coach.
I managed to gaslight him.
Right.
Oh, what did I say?
Get me out of the selfies chat. Delete my messages.
Like,
Get me out of this chat.
it would be fun language to learn. Oh. So when will those events start, Clary, with the you know what I'm saying, the seminars? Cause this week I'm free all the time, so she forgot.
500 messages to enter? I don't have 500 messages.
Man, you got the spam. That was like
How many messages do I have? 500? Do I have 500?
maybe in 2 weeks or so we have to. Oh, oh.
500? Oh my god.
But you can join this anniversary, and how much do you need for the end? Oh, 500, holy. But what do you get?
That's what I'm saying. I don't got that many.
You got just a book though, like you can buy a book anytime though, no? Or why is that even? You get like an Ash book.
Someone want hat already,
Holy.
but they haven't responded. It's okay, I'll respond. Does that mean I won? I'll respond. I'll respond. I'll respond. I'm a vinyl. I like vinyl. I'm vinyl. I am vinyl. I'll take that off your hands.
Unopened.
You get both of them? Let me
also-
get that.
Also, don't forget to leave a review, cause
Let me leave a review. Didn't I verbally leave a review?
yeah, we kind of have to type it, cause Claire is not satisfied otherwise, and she will throw me in the pit without food and water.
I think she heard me.
Oh damn.
Where's this review channel?
Wait, I think
My
I
biggest
didn't
complaint:
I didn't stop
accent
recording
too
yet.
thick.
I think I
Remove
didn't.
accent.
Yeah, I didn't stop recording yet. No.